Charlotte, a loose basketball found its way to DeAndre Hunter, and he couldn't help himself. The Virginia freshman picked it up with his one good hand, and in one motion launched a three-pointer from his spot near the baseline during Thursday's shoot-around. "Bang," he yelled, almost as soon as the shot left his fingers. Seems that one-handed shots are not the specialty of a basketball player who has spent his life using both hands and proper technique. But that's all Hunter could do at the Spectrum Center. He was in sweats with a brace on his injured left wrist while his teammates got ready for their NCAA tournament opener against UMBC on Friday. March Madness, 20 most shocking first-round upsets. Hunter won't play the rest of the year, no matter how long it lasts. He injured the wrist during the ACC tournament, and his absence looms large for the top-seeded Cavaliers. "I was really discouraged for DeAndre and for us," Virginia coach Tony Bennett said. "He had a heck of a year. I thought he really developed and, helped us so much with his versatility, offensively and defensively." Hunter, who stands at 6'7", averaged nearly 20 minutes a game, chipping in with 9.2 points, fourth on the team, and 3.5 rebounds. The Cavaliers needed big games from him to pull out wins several times this year. He had 22 points in a 9-point road win at Miami on Feb. 13, 12 points in a 2-point win at Duke on Jan. 27, 15 in a 7-point win against Syracuse on Jan. 9, and so on and so forth. DeAndre Hunter and his injured wrist. Pic.twitter.com/S12RealPreb. Ryan Fagan, at Ryan Fagan, March 15, 2018. Yeah, his absence will be felt. But that's a reality his teammates have accepted. "At this point you got to step up, next man up and be ready to play," senior Isaiah Wilkins said. "Feel bad for him, but we got ball to play more. Top seeds beware. The Fagan jinx is real obviously. No 16 seed has ever knocked off a number 1 seed. And don't expect that to happen this time, even without Hunter." The Cavaliers didn't earn the top overall seed because of any one player, but hey, it's always interesting to look at how something like that could happen, right? So consider this. Yes, Virginia is 31-2 on the year. But teams have been able to stick around with the Cavaliers, whose methodical, but effective, offense and defense-first approach doesn't lead to a ton of blowouts. In their 17 ACC wins, the Cavaliers won by more than 12 points only 6 times. Boston College didn't make the NCAA tournament, but they lost by a single point to the Cavaliers in the ACC opener. Louisville didn't make the big dance, either, but the Cardinals had Virginia down late, and Ben Ott's team needed a miracle to pull that one out. Notre Dame lost by 5, Wake Forest lost by 10, Georgia Tech by 11 and Syracuse lost by 7, at Virginia. It's obviously a testament to the Cavaliers that they won all those close games. But in the NCAA tournament, when games are close, crazy things tend to happen. You get a hot shooter on the other side, and three-pointers against a defense like Virginia's are huge. A couple of those can swing the momentum quickly. More NCAA tournament scores, schedule, how to watch, and that brings us to UMBC, Virginia's opponent. The Retrievers are better than your typical 16 seed given to the tournaments, no? 1 overall seed. They won 24 games in the America East, a conference that's not bottom 5 in the KenPom rankings. They're ranked 112th in the RPI, ahead of teams like Wisconsin and Indiana. "We felt we could have been a higher seed in 16. We don't feel like the underdogs," UMBC guard KJ Mora said. "We're here to compete and not afraid of the challenge. We think it's going to be a good game, and they beat a really good Vermont team, at Vermont, to earn the league's automatic bid." Mora wasn't the only one surprised. The Retrievers were a 16 seed opposite Virginia. Coach emphasized they're just numbers, 16 versus 1, 15 versus 2, forward Joe Sherburne said. "Either way it's going to be us playing a really good team. Going back to that three-pointers can shift momentum thing. UMBC can shoot three-pointers. 4 different players have made at least 60 triples this year. Sherburne and Jarris Lyles are tied with 74 makes each. Arkell Lamar has 63 and Mora has 60. They really spread the floor and attack and play hard and are well coached. And that's the thing," Bennett said of UMBC. "When I was at Green Bay we always talked about this. Good basketball knows no limits, knows no divisions. Doesn't matter what conference you're from, what your seeding is. Good basketball sticks and it shows." More, ranking the 64 best teams in the tournament in Lyles. "He's the type of guy who can get hot against any defense, the type of shooter who almost seems destined to become a March Madness hero. He's averaging 20.2 points per game, including 27 in that title game win at Vermont. Lyles, who started his career at VCU, opened the season by dropping 24 on SMU and 31 on Arizona. Jairus Lyles is a heck of a player, Bennett said. All said, this is still the No. 1 overall seed we're talking about. Virginia earned that spot, and though the Cavaliers are missing one of their best players in Hunter, they're still the overwhelming favorites in this game. As they should be.